Generating excellent reports in under a minute. I am David Kennedy, Technical Evangelist for ABRFaustReport. The Halo Cloud operating environment contains an entire suite of tools designed to help you get more done in less time. And I'm going to show you how you can pull data from databases quickly without having to design complicated report templates, needing to know a bunch of technical jargon about database connections, or having to rely on the IT guy downstairs in the basement. Just the data, man, just the data. Just get me the freaking data. Haven't we all felt that way? I can certainly remember jobs in the past where it's taken literally days, even weeks, to get some kind of report because the report template didn't exist. IT needed to make some implementations to the system to generate the report. Maybe there was an issue with the database connection, whatever. But the point is getting information out of databases can be very, very irritating, to say the least. And ABRFaustReport has a solution for that. Had I had these tools on my computer at those jobs, I could have saved myself so much time. Also, just so that you know, there is a Halo Cloud operating environment does offer an ad hoc database connection that allows instant report generation from any database, and is completely web-based, and I'll be showing you that at another time in the future. But for now, I'm just going to cover the desktop application. So here we go. Like any good cooking show, I already have my pans out and ready to fry, so let's get started and fry up some data. This guy here is the desktop report generator. And it has the ability to connect to any database. We can connect to SQL, Postgres, Oracle. It can even connect to an access database. You got it. Doesn't matter what kind of database that you have, this guy can connect to it. So total interoperability with any database that is currently out there on the market. So as you can see here, I have a number of databases here that I can connect to. And so I think for the first one, I'm going to go ahead and click on Seattle Streets. And what this is a listing of all of the major streets in Seattle and the number of cars that travel on those streets every single day. So if you're going to be traveling in Seattle in the near future, it might be good information to have so you know what parts of town to avoid. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to give the report a name up here in this top field. And so I'm going to title it Seattle Streets. Whoops. And below this name field where you name the data, the report, there's a number of fields, a number of buttons here that you can select from. The first one is date. This will print the date that the report was generated. Page will, if the report is more than one page, it will number each page of the report for you. In this case, I don't care about pages, so I'm going to select no pages. Landscape or portrait. If you want your report to be laid out in landscape mode or portrait mode, you can select that here. And then of course, if you have various different databases that you can connect to, you can change your database connection right here. The header region, that is the name of the columns that go across the top of the report. And then the repeat region is what columns do you want to be populated in the report. And in this case, and you can mix and match as well, but in this case I'm going to use the database Seattle Streets, and my three headings are going to be the name of the street, the year that the report was completed, and also the number of cars on those streets. And so I'm going to choose Seattle Streets again. And so of these three columns, I'm going to have all three of those columns populated right here. Click on Create, Design, and Save Report. Report saved successfully. So I'm going to run one more quick report while I'm here, and then I'm going to show you where those reports are generated. The next report I'm going to run is a report called Bottled Water. I'm going to choose bottled water for both the header and the repeat region. Now this is kind of an interesting database. It's probably fairly useless to you, but basically it is a report of all of the water that the federal judges in the federal court system have ordered and charged to the federal government. So I'm going to select all of the available fields for the header region, but in the repeat region, I don't care about the year or the quarter that the purchase was created or was completed. So I'm going to unselect those two. I'm going to give the report a name of bottled water. Oops. And then click on Create, Design, and Save Report. And within a couple of seconds, that report will be generated. And all of your reports are created in your My Documents folder. Right here under a folder that's called Excel Report Generator. And you can see we have both an Excel file as well as an XML file that contains all the data from the database. So first of all, let's go ahead and open up Seattle Streets. And it'll take just a minute for that Excel sheet to populate here. Okay, so as you can see, on 45th Street in 2009, North 45th Street received 22,200 cars per day. So that's probably a good street to avoid. Denny Way is another street that you should probably avoid, 30,200 cars a day. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the other report, which is the bottled water. Take just a minute for the report to generate. Okay, so as we see here, it looks like on Judge John R. Carter from Deer Park ordered $263.19 on bottled water. Honorable Daniel Lundgren ordered $50.97 worth of bottled water, and so on. So pretty freaking awesome. 2 reports in approximately a minute and a half. So again, that's how you can generate excellent reports in under a minute using the Halo Cloud Operating Environment suite of tools.